Okay then, what I've got in front of me now are the two DNT Zulus scopes, the 5x20s. The one on the left is the original. The one on my right is the new version 2. So looking up close, you can't see much of a difference. They look very much the same. Lengthwise, this is a few millimeters, maybe 5 millimeters longer over the old one. It's obvious that the rear viewing lens is wider, and also another difference is it's a larger IR torch on the latest version because it's got a larger battery in it. The throw levels also evidence of a different scope, and also the side caps that cover the USB port, and on this one on the left the memory card. So their actual visual differences you can see, but on the new one it's also totally different on the software firmware. So the way the screen looks, the visual interface is totally different as well. So it is definitely an upgrade on the first one. They've listened to feedback from customers and they've reacted to it, and have come up with a really good scope that costs no more than the old one. Obviously you can get the old ones now for £100 off the price, so when they're gone, and then it'll just be the version 2s. So what we'll do now, I'll show you a closer look up on each one to see what the differences are close up. Okay, so up close then, there's the original Zulus. It's got the Arken cap on it. Now what you can do, not sure about these, yeah, they look the same. You can, if you want, they sell the DNT caps now. So where it says DNT, if you want to buy one of those, it will fit onto that. And that's the same with the side covers. So if you look just there, there's the old cap, which is pretty hard to undo, and there's the new cap. So that will fit that, and they're both available quite a bit really, about 15 quid ish if you want to swap your side caps or your front covers. But if you do want to make your old one look up to date, you can do. So looking at that, I can tell it's wider. So the actual lens on the optic is bigger. The lasers are the same looking at them. But when you get to the buttons on top, see the old one highlighted in white, which I did prefer. The new one's not. So hard to see really. If you've got a good memory, yeah, you can sort it out, but that is good. What you'll also notice on the old scope, power button was at the back, the recorder was at the front. On the new scope, the power button's at the front, record button's at the back. So they've even changed the buttons around on the version 2 as well. So there's some of the differences. On the old one, we've got the cog there to zoom in. It's a lot easier now. You just use that, and that goes through digital increments of the zoom. Looking at the back, you can definitely tell that one is not as wide as that. So that gives you a larger view at the eye end, and the one on the right is supposed to be a brighter picture. So they're just some of the visual differences. between the version 2 and the original. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch both scopes on. I'll point them at the same target, and we'll see the kind of difference in the picture. Okay then, so I've got both scopes recording now at the same target. There's the old Zulus, there's the new Zulus. They're both set to 7.5 times. I can definitely see that it's a lot brighter screen on the version 2. So it's definitely an upgrade on the old one through what you can see through it. If you're going to get one, the new one has got a lot more benefits, but having said that, £100 less still gets you a really good night and day vision optic. Also, you can see through the view through the screen. Even the user interface looking through the scope is different now. So on the original, it's more of a TV size screen. The one on the new one, it's a semicircle light looking through a scope. So they are the differences looking through the scope. Both 5x20s. I have now got a 3x12 that I can put side by side next to the version 2. And was it 2 days ago now on Saturday? Peter Miller came up, he bought me another rifle to review, which is a nice one. It's the AEA Element, which is a really lightweight rifle, and he's purchased a 3x12 version 2 Zulus scope, so I can now show you the differences, the 3x12 and the 5x20 times zoom. So this is the initial look side by side and comparisons between the old and new 5x20 Zulus. So the next test I will do will be side by side comparisons of the latest Zulus version 2 on the 3x12 and 5x20, and because I've got a 3x12 Zulus as well, I can do the same differences between the old 3x12 and the new version 2 3x12. So coming up next will be those videos, but for now this is comparing the 5x20 old Zulus with the latest version 2. And remembering that the user interfaces on the latest scope is totally different. The updates on it have made it a totally different scope hardware wise, so it is a new scope. So I'll catch you in the next video.